I'd like to look at this through the lens of 5 design principles, and these are emphasis, balance and alignment, contrast, movement, and white space. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you guys examples of this in general graphic design and then also specifically slide design. So the first one is emphasis. And emphasis is basically, as you're beginning your design, say you need to think about what the most important aspects of that design are. Say, for example, it's a flyer. What's the title of your event that you're making this flyer for? That's probably the most important thing. Then maybe followed by secondary information like the location or the time, something like that. And as you're thinking through what the important things that you want to emphasize are, you also need to think about how you want to lay that out. So for example, you probably want to emphasize the most important thing as the largest thing in your design. So for this, it would be bienvenidos. And then the secondary information would be, we're glad you're here underneath. And you can see that there's a size difference between those two things, emphasizing what they want you to see first. Another example is this poster right here. And it also shows 2 different types of emphasis. So we see at the top, the title, Lit LSAT, is the people who are putting this event on, followed by the title of the event, Graduate Fashion Show. And the Lit LSAT is in bold, so that immediately draws your eye to that first, followed by the title. And then you see the smaller information down there, the text, the date, the time, that's in bold, and then the ticket information is not. So it allows your eye to fully see what's important, and it places emphasis on the information that it wants you to read first. Now with slides, a lot of times the emphasis is very obvious because it's the lyrics right there front and center. But sometimes there are times that you want to emphasize other parts, maybe a really particular phrase or something important. And so one way you could do that is to add an extra design element like the very trendy box here. Or another way you could do that is through capitalizing things, which also can be pretty trendy, but it is pretty cool for a chorus or something like that where you want to add an additional element of emphasis.